Hey guys, this is Apostle Ely. We are live here. Yes, I'm at the church. We're getting ready for Father's Day. We're preparing, but I came on live to do this working for you guys. Listen, look who come. Let's see who come showed up first. Let's see. It looks like, okay, Brother Mario got the Capricorn, then Aries. All right, two cardinal signs. Guys, as we get ready to get into this this afternoon, we certainly thank God for once again. I want to thank all my Patreon family that have joined my Patreon for $5 a month. Didn't think it was robbery. I really appreciate you guys and the support that you guys have been giving. I also want to thank you guys that have been subscribing to my YouTube page. I mean, I really appreciate the support, the comments that you guys have given. Yes, I'm burning incense. Actually, I'm burning the church incense that's in here today. And I just want to personally thank you guys for the Cash App, the financial support, also the physical support of those that have been coming in and jiving with us through these sessions. And I want to thank God for all of you guys that allow me to read for you over the internet. I'm giving out very personal information, and I really my Capricorns and my Aries and Taurus and Geminis, and you do that operating your zodiac sign energy, that I really appreciate you allowing me to read you in front of everybody. And I also would like to say this as well. Thank you for your honesty, because sometimes people have a tendency, because of how personal it may be, to disown that particular truth. So I thank God for you guys that have, all right, my Cancer and my Gemini is in the house. I thank you guys for owning that truth. I thank you for allowing the Spirit to give the information that is necessary. I want to talk about something today. Today is Saturday, which means that Saturn is ruling. This is talking about the shadow work. My Capricorns and my Aquarius are ruled by Saturn. And I want to give you some information that will be very, very useful to those that apply it. Remember, I believe that it's only information as long as you receive it, but when you apply it, becomes knowledge. And we all know that knowledge is power. So if you want power, you must apply those things that you are being given. I want to talk about this. Let's get these cards out. When you take your life seriously, remember, guys, you must be 18 years or older to be in my lives. You must be 18 years or older to be in Apostle Ely's live. And if you do not mind posting your zodiac sign, okay? What we're going to try to do is get some of you guys that are subscribers into our group chat, so you guys can know when we are actually going live. So a lot of times, that I don't know what TikTok does, sometimes they don't allow, they don't give you guys notification when I am on. And I want to share this with you guys today. And remember, Saturn is about vision, longevity, exorcism, and endings. Okay? But I want to talk about something, as you see my title up here. Put this over here. Today of Saturday, it's a dark side. And Saturday, it's about the darkness bringing light to the truth and punishing those that harm you, and it's connected to the earth and the fire element. Okay? Saturn is about ambition, structure, realism, self-preservation. Okay? Don't do that. That's rude. It also governs over onyx, obsidian, hematite, and jet. Apache tear. Let me tell y'all this. I'm going to talk about something tonight, and this is why I get offended with people that are around me. This is what happened with Mary and Martha. Mary was sitting at the foot of Jesus. Mary was up cleaning, preparing, because the Lord was there. And Martha got mad with Mary because Mary was sitting there listening at what Jesus had to say. And when Martha wanted to get on Mary about what was going on, she began to try to use Jesus to justify her perception. And Jesus told Martha that Mary was doing what was right. When a man of God or a woman of God is speaking, it is to your best advantage to listen. If somebody is spiritual that is giving out spiritual knowledge, the last thing you want to do is be distracted. And I know that many of you are. That's why y'all life look like that. Because you don't know what's necessary versus what's not necessary. Those that read my title, it says, who needs who? Put this over here so I start throwing these cards. Who needs who? Psalms 12 verse 5 says this. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I rise, saith the Lord, and I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. Here's God letting you know that he listens to the poor and the needy. The reason why I wanted to talk about this, because in our culture, and I'm talking mainly to our culture, black culture, we don't know how to identify when we're in a need. We don't identify that when we're in a place of disadvantage. We haven't learned how to make our situation appear in our heads to be better than what it is. The way that you get help is to acknowledge when you're in a need and you need that need to be filled. When you want help from God, you have to acknowledge that there's a need there that needs to be filled. We have learned how to master lying to ourselves about where we are, whether that's a need for healing, a need for a relationship. Remember, you must be 18 years old to be on my live. Some of you guys cannot get your life together because you need a sexual healing. You have a need for sexual intimacy. And because that need is not filled, you become a problem to those that are around you. See, a lot of you all, it's not just sex, it's money. Some of you all have mental needs that need to be filled. And when you don't have somebody that you can communicate, and then you cause disruption. When you don't have certain needs met, depending on your zodiac sign, you become disruptive. I'm going to say that again. When you are not getting what you need, you become disruptive. And not only in your life, but those that you are in constant contact with. The next scripture I'm going to give you is Psalms 40 and 17. It says, but I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tarrying or no waiting, O God. See, all right, Pisces in the house. Virgo, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to explain something here that will help many of you. Remember, I teach universal laws, and it is applicable to you no matter your tradition, no matter your faith. It is still something that you need to understand. And you're going to find out right now why it is important that you have a clear understanding. Matthew 5 and 6. And then I'm going to show you. Matthew 5 and verse 6. Everything that I've been teaching is applicable. That doesn't mean because it's applicable, you're going to listen. Now, Matthew 5 and 6 says this. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Now, the reason why some of you are not excelling. Hello, how you? Thank you for being here. The reason why some of you are not excelling in your life because you ain't hungry and you ain't thirsty. See, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding come to them that are hungry and thirsty for that knowledge and that wisdom. A lot of you guys are not applying yourself because you don't see yourself a need to listen to certain things. You don't see a need for you to do certain things. So therefore, you are not going to apply yourself. See, in order to grow and develop, you must have a hunger and a thirst. Now, you might not, let me tell you something. There are people out here that are hungry and thirsty. And yes, they're doing things wrong. But at least they have a hunger and a desire to want what is being prepared. Have you ever sat down at a table with somebody that you prepared a meal for and they're not really hungry? They're going to play over your food. Are y'all hearing me? Happy Saturday to you. That's right. Baron Samedi. Yes. Do you understand what I mean? When you are not hungry and thirsty, you will not drink all your drink and you're not going to eat all your food. It doesn't mean that the food is not good. It doesn't mean that the nutrients not good. It means this, that you are in a place that you are around information, but you ain't hungry. You're in a place around people that could teach you how to grow and develop, but you're not thirsty. See, thirsty for the Spirit and hungry for the Word of God, or hungry for the information that God has to develop. Now, this doesn't matter if you're an Ephah. This doesn't matter if you're in Santeria, Palo. It doesn't matter if you're in Christianity. When the people are hungry and thirsty, that means when you're thirsty, that means you're going to pray a lot. You're going to do a lot of spiritual communication. When you are hungry, that means you are going to sit there like Mary did and suck from Jesus' lips the information that is given. I can tell when people are not hungry and thirsty because they don't realize that they're in a need. When you don't realize you're in a need, you won't drink no water. You can be dehydrated. I'm going to say that just again. You can be dehydrated and still not be thirsty. Your body is longing for water, but you have a need for soda. Are y'all hearing me real good? This is how I can distinguish from people that really want something out of life. If there's no hunger and if there's no thirst there, they're going to waste what you're delivering. That's why I keep saying I'm looking for like-minded people. These are people that are hungry and they're thirsty, and they're not going to waste my drink, and they're not going to waste my food. They're going to come in no matter what time I come on. They're going to come in and get what they need, and they're going to grow thereby. This is how a lot of spiritual people run across people that are really, they treat spirituality like a fad. Hey there, my Taurus. Now let me break this down to you. If you are a water sign, that means Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have a need for earth. If you are air sign, you have a need for fire. If you're a fire sign, you have a need for earth. See, all basic elements we have a need for, but we are so concerned about we can't relate to. So we associate with people that think like us. But we also need those people that don't think like us, because those people make us better. The reason why, as a Sagittarian man, that I am more effective in my life, because I was raised by an earth sign, which is a Virgo. Are y'all hearing me? You got to understand that you need to know that you have a need for that other sign. Opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini. Opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. Opposite of Leo is Scorpio. Are you understanding? When you're trying to grow and develop, you need to know where your need is. If you are, I would say if you're an Aries, impulsive, you need an air sign. You don't need to talk to a Sagittarius, because a Sagittarius is a fire sign. They're impulsive themselves. You don't hang, when you're trying to grow and develop, you need that other sign that moves slowly. Because if I'm a fire sign, everything is, but then if I'm going to sit back and smell the roses, I'm going to have to be slowed down by an earth sign. My north node is in Capricorn. The reason why I'm more effective in my life is because I understand the need for certain energy. I'm going to say that again. If you want to be balanced, if you want to develop, you got to see a need. See, if you are earth sign, you are not any earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Those are not optimistic signs. Those are pessimistic signs. Those are people that have issues with trust. Are y'all hearing me? So you need a fire sign to show you the brighter side of life, because it's easy for a fire sign to come in there and inspire you to think outside the box. Are y'all hearing me? See, if you're a cardinal sign, if you are a cardinal sign, Cancer, Aries, Libra, there's another one. No, that's it. Those cardinal signs initiate things. So you need a follow through, which is a fixed sign. Every one of us have a need. But if you don't see the need for your brothers and sisters, then you never gonna grow, because you're gonna only do your part. But in order for certain things to come to pass in your life, you have a need for other people. You need, because let me tell you something. If it wasn't for my Cancer son, see, I'm a very aggressive man, but my older son, he's a very nurturing man. He always, when we have conversation, he say, Dad, how you think they felt about that? I said, I don't give a damn how they felt about it. But he makes me conscious of that water element. Because sometimes you have to consider how other people feel, depending on who that person is. You understand? There's a need that people are in your life. And if you don't understand who you are, then you don't understand their purpose in your life. You will make a problem out of when God trying to supply your needs. He say, I can do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think. If you as a man and you as a woman don't see a need for those people to be in your life, you're going to say that they are a problem. They're an enemy when they're not. They're coming into your life to fill a need that you have. Just because you don't identify the need. I told a couple of people, I said, you need to go get some counseling. You crazy. They took an offense of me. I'm a Sagittarian. I see through the BS. I'm a fire sign. They kept going through things. I said, you need to go and get you some counseling. I didn't even say they need to get counseling from me. I said they need counseling because sometimes you don't think what you're saying out your mouth is crazy until it is examined in the light. You don't think what you're doing is effective. You think what you're doing is right until somebody brings it to your attention. Because some of you don't have people around you that will tell you the truth. They will pacify your bad behavior. See, if you come around me, I'm going to call it point blank what it is. Some of you need fire to transform into a better version of yourself as a water sign, as an earth sign. And some of you air signs and fire signs need those earth and water to become a better version of yourself, because you need to be more compassionate. Because fire is about burning. Is anybody hearing me up in here? Amen. If you don't know who you need, you will get rid of them. I'm going to say that again. Who needs who? I have people in my church that don't understand that they have a greater need for me than they think. They have a greater need for my example. If you did not have a father figure in your life, then there's a need for you to have a father figure image in your life. So you can learn how to function as a woman with other men. Just because daddy was not home does not mean you do not have a need for masculine energy. Some of you guys cannot be effective and balanced in your life because you don't see a need for that masculine energy, that male energy. Are y'all hearing me? So when you practice your magic or your magic, the reason why you can't be as effective because first of all, you don't honor or respect masculine energy. All right? Yes, I'm leading to something. Who needs who? Yes, you have been functioning without oil in your car. Yes, you have been functioning in your life with running on low gas. Yes, you have been functioning paying part of your payment. But that doesn't mean it's balanced. That doesn't mean it's effective. That doesn't mean that you are a good example to practice a particular tradition because you lack the understanding when you have a need for something. A lot of you are adults, but you are not mature. Because when there's a need for something for your body, you don't give it. When there's a need for something going on with your finances, you don't give it. When there's a need for communication, you don't want to listen. You want to give your voice, but you don't want to give your ear. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Each sign brings something in your life, but you will reject that energy if you are not aware that there's a need for it. Some of us will continue to live our life and die in a circle of, they call it echo chamber. When you come on my live, you have a need for Sagittarian energy. My moon is in Aries. You have a need for a warrior. When you come on my live, you have a need for information. You are thirsty for my spirituality. That's why you are here. That's why you are listening. That's why you are attracted to this ass shape. But then there's other things in your life you have need for that you are not. Let me tell you something. The reason why I, as a Sagittarian, can keep growing and developing because I realize I have need for certain other elements. I got Tauruses in my life. I got Virgos in my life. I have Capricorn. I have that earth element in my life. I have Cancers in my life. I have Scorpios in my life. See, I understand. I need all these things at different times in my life, but at least I acknowledge that I have a need for it. You walking around here acting like you don't have a need for it. Think about this. That individual right there have a need for attention. I don't have it for him. So my point is, when you are operating spiritually and you are operating in your particular tradition and your belief, this is when you start coming into your life and say, you know what? I realize that I need to sit myself down and get what God got me through this particular person or this particular job. Because guess what? Some people was good to go to the military because they needed discipline in their life. Are y'all getting the concept? There are certain jobs that you're on that help you actually develop as a person. Because you have a certain need there, and that job fulfills that need. There are certain sports that are good for people because it helps them learn social skills and how to be a team player, because you have a need to learn how to work well with others. As long as you get it, God always provides something. Some people get into music and they learn how to get in an orchestra and learn how to apply their instrument. Guess what? That's the same discipline you need when it comes to your gift, your talent, your ability. You need to learn how to play individually. Then you also need to learn how to play with a band or a group of people. This is how this works. This is how this develops. When you understand Aries, you won't get so offended with Aries, because you can learn. You can get something for Aries. You'll learn how to get something for Taurus. You'll learn how to get something for Gemini. You'll learn how to get something for Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, and Cancer. Instead of stop saying, oh, I don't like Cancers, or I don't like Sagittarius. You have a need that you're ignoring. You have a thirst that you're not paying attention to. It's quite all right being Muslim on my. Let me explain something to you guys. The name Jesus. Let me explain this to all you that are mentally challenged. There was no such thing. If you study history long enough and stop being in your echo chamber of religion, you will understand where all this stuff come from. You understand? That's like fashion. There ain't nothing new under the sun. Somewhere, somehow, somebody made something like this before. There's nothing new up under the sun. But these religions take from other religions and they create a religion. Just like you learn certain things from other business and then you start your business. It's the same concept. You're going to do it differently, but a lot of your learning, you came from what you learned from another business. A lot of Christianity, they got their information from Egyptians. Heru, Christ. Isis, Mary. That's where that comes from. So when you come to me and when you talk about the cross, you're really talking about the Ankh, because that's where the cross comes from. Are you understanding? See, when you come to deal with somebody that has the office of an apostle, understand I'm like a general contractor. I understand how to build a house. I have connections with the plumber. I have connections with the electrician. I understand the appraisal. I understand the dynamics of how to build a house and the landscaping of that house. I'm not just practicing a certain aspect of magic or understanding astrology. That's what the Bible is, astrology and metaphors. Get that through your head. Get you some education, and then you can grow as an individual. Then, see, you had a need to come here to hear that. You didn't even know you needed it. You were thirsty. Now I filled you up. Now, the reason why this is important, guys, is that we all are at one point or another going to run across people that have partial information. We're going to run across people that are diehard Cowboy fans or diehard Raider fans. That's okay. They down for their religion. They down. But don't forget, in being down for your religion, you need to have the understanding where that religion developed from, where it got its platform from, where it got its template from. When you don't know you have a need, you can speak from a place that you think that you are filled, and you're not. You can speak from a place that you feel that I don't need that male energy in my life. Let me tell you something, guys. To all my ladies, whether your father was in your life or not, don't dismiss that energy. I wasn't raised by my dad predominantly. I was raised by my mother. But I still had a need for masculine energy. If you're going to practice spirituality, it must be a balance. You walking around talking about what you didn't have and ignoring what you need is not wisdom. I'm going to say that again. You walking around talking about what did not happen in your life and what you did not get and ignoring the need is not wisdom. Because there's somebody out there that can fulfill that obligation. What people do when they have a need for a father, they end up having sex with the man instead of getting the father figure and the information that comes from somebody being a father in your life. You make it sexual because you're not acknowledging your need. You distort your need into something that is familiar to you. Did you hear what I said? You have a need for feminine energy, but you start having sex with women instead of learning how to be nurtured. You distort the need because you don't have an understanding of why you have that need. And you're going to always have that need because you are made of masculine and feminine energy. That's your foundation. And when you lack one of the other, there's an imbalance. And so the spirit, your destiny, starts to shape you and bring you around people that can give you what you need. But if you don't understand why they're in your life, you begin to rebel against it. Are y'all hearing? You have a need for structure. You have a need for authority. That's why you're here. I'm a very aggressive man. Some of you women and some of you men have never seen men operate in authority. My spiritual dad ran his household. I needed that because all I saw growing up, my mama being the cost. Are y'all hearing me? All right, make it rain on the brother. Y'all know I do a little thing for some change. Okay. All right, listen. So this is when you acknowledge what's going on in your life, this is how you can open up and receive the help you need. Nobody is here. I'm talking to grown people. Nobody gonna force you to get what you need. Just like no, when you hungry and you thirsty, nobody got to force you to drink and nobody got to force you to eat. If you are in a place in your life and you as a grown man and a grown woman know that there are certain needs that need to be met, when God sends those people in there, you need to honor them as such. It don't matter if it's on the job. If there's a need, it shall be filled. It doesn't matter if it's in a relationship. It doesnif matter if it's in a church. It doesn't matter if it's a synagogue. It doesn't matter if it's on the street. You see how those gangs are formulated? They're formulated out of a need. There was a lack, somebody filled the void. It's just that simple. It ain't nothing complicated. We make things complicated because we don't want to acknowledge certain needs. Because we feel like if I need you, then you can hurt me. That's an immature position. That's why you have to mature to know what you need. Huh? If you at the gas station and your car is full and you still trying to pump gas, you don't want to look crazy. You should know when you have got your needs filled. I'm full now. I no longer am thirsty. Now I need to go utilize that energy or that knowledge or wisdom and understanding that I got or that teaching, whatever it is, and make my life better. It ain't for you to fill up and then don't do anything productive with your life. It's not for you to get spirit and don't do nothing effective with your life. That's ignorant. You're not bringing no honor to your faith. You're not bringing any honor to your tradition or your revelations, okay? So, that's it. We're done with that. Because at the end of the day, you grow, you're going to do what you want to do. Those that have not gotten a consultation with Apostle Elin, I don't know what you're waiting on. Those that have not joined my Patreon, if you were really hungry and thirsty, you would do it. People that are hungry and thirsty don't worry about who's sitting at the table. They there to eat. When you got time to worry about who's sitting at your table, you ain't hungry and you ain't thirsty. My grandma used to tell us, when we said, oh, I don't eat that, she said, you ain't hungry then. See, when you hungry, you don't worry about what it is as long as it feeds you. I remember I got hungry one time. I went into all that carrots and I call that white people food, all that just lettuce and stuff. When you get hungry enough, you eat what the hell you can eat. Long as you around here picking and choosing who you gonna go to church with, who you gonna pray with, who you gonna deal with, where you gonna work at. As long as you picking, you ain't hungry. You ain't thirsty. You can't lie about that. Anybody hungry and thirsty get what they can get. They don't waste time. They want to be filled. They want that feeling of hunger to dissipate. Some of you guys, I've been giving you opportunity. I'm gonna stop coming on because I got work to do. I'm trying to grow some things, and I'm gonna be chiming in on my Patreon more. If you really want it, you know how to find me. Those that want me to read for you this Saturday, I do destiny readings. I also I do a lot of shadow work, and it's Saturday anyway. So this is a good time for you to find out what's going on with you. All you have to do is either Cash App Apostle Ely, gift, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my Patreon, and what else? But I really appreciate you guys chiming in that are hungry, that want something. Post your zodiac sign, and then we're gonna get started. I need thank you. Hey, give me turn that fan around because I'm burning up here. Whew. I got my hair cut for Father's Day. Well, actually, I got my hair cut because I needed one. All right, Sagittarius. Brother Mario's going to pick you up as you go ahead and post, and we're going to find out what's going on with you. Thank you for bringing that for me. Mario's a Sagittarius and just stepped in. Gemini. Y'all go ahead and start dropping your zodiac sign. He's going to start picking you up. Thank you so very much for those that are Cash Apping to Apostle Ely, and we're going to read for you. For all of you that don't know, I utilize this book right here, the 72 Names of God. That's what I read with. I want to encourage you, if there's a need, post it. Hold on. Brother Mario, one of y'all guys, bring me that incense over there, the yellow one. We're going to read for Auntie Peachy 1. Sagittarius. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Thank you. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. It's my healing incense. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is going on in this Sagittarian life? What is it that this Sagittarian needs to be paying attention? What is it that this Sagittarian needs to be paying attention to? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Hear these words. Bring it to my sight. Hear these words. That which is going on in the Sagittarian life, bring it to the light. What is it that this Sag needs to be paying attention to? Here we go, Sagittarius. Your first card, Sagittarius. Right here. Vashin Rish. The power of memory arises within my consciousness. Lessons of life are deeply ingrained in my being. This particular Sagittarius needs to take note of the experiences. The whole purpose about being a Sagittarius is Jupiter. Jupiter is about creating an experience. What they're saying is that this Sagittarius needs to reflect on the past lessons of life in order to bring change in their present situation. Your second card, Sag. Lamed Kuf Bet. I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. Sag, this is talking about you fulfilling, doing follow-up, getting things done. What is going on right now, Sagittarius, to encourage you is to let you realize that if you deal with your life lessons, because this is all something that you have already gone. This is like whatever you're going through right now, you've been here, done that. You need to take those life lessons and focus on the end game. What is it that you're really trying to? Don't look at the situation. Where are you headed? Realize that this situation came up before. These are things that are trying to get you off task. You cannot be distracted because this is your third card, Sag. I'm going to show you how this is lining up for the Sagittarius. What's in the dark to the light? Resh he ayin. It said, here I accomplish nothing less than to complete transformation of negative situations. Didn't I just tell you that, Sag? Into positive opportunities and blessings. Manna rains down upon me. Life begins to taste like anything my soul desires and imagines. Sag, this is lining you up. If you listen at this counsel where your reading is coming in at, and you take this, I always tell people to use my cleansing, but you need to get my Hot John. And what you need to do is focus on your end game and pray. I would advise this Sagittarian to do Psalm 59 with my Hot John the Conqueror, and then also use my roll opener, because it's talking about you making the opportunities. It doesn't matter what the situation look like. You have the power of Sagittarius, which is Jupiter energy, to transform that situation into what you want it to be. In other words, Sagittarians are very, very, very good at turning lemons into lemonade. This is alchemy. This is your energy, and it's also speaking to that. But utilizing your life lessons in order to turn that situation into what you want it to be. All right, she said, true. I hear that so very much. You want me to read for you? We're going to go to Gemini. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody said, I love your energy. I love my energy too. All right, listen. We're going to read for Lizard. Is that Lizard or Lazar? Lizard Forest. Gemini. All right, let's smoke. What I do destiny readings, and I look into your shadow self. That's what I do. The parts that you are ignoring. All right, here we go. You're quite so welcome. Make sure you visit my get on my Patreon. Hear these words which I speak. Show me what is going on concerning this Gemini. I can give you more than a little insight if you cash at me. Lizard Forest, Gemini. What is going on? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Hear these words and bring it to my sight. As I call to the ancestors, hear my words as I call upon thee. That which is in the dark. What is it that this Gemini needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Gemini needs to be paying attention to? What is in the dark? Bring it to the light. Hear these words and bring it to the light of my eyes. That this Gemini will know what's in the dark. Huh? I can't hear you. I'm the fan. Post Bobby in this group. I read Monique, Bobby, and the cat and the dog. That's what I'm here to do. Samek, Yud, and Tet. Gemini, I say, I free myself from all selfish, envy, anger, self-pity by rejecting these negative temptations. I am free to invoke this name, thereby igniting the power of miracles in my life. Gemini, stop listening to the ideas of other people. Center yourself. Because what's happening is the dark side of this Gemini is Mercury. Mercury deals with intellect, and it deals with health. It also deals with speed and commerce. This particular Gemini is talking about freeing this Gemini from selfish activity. Your second card, Gemini, Lizard Forest, is Hey Kuf Mem. I have been bestowed with emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled, to rise after I have fallen, and to endure the path seem undurable. Gemini, you're going through something right now, but it's saying this water element, it's saying that you're going to receive emotional strength. If you take care of this and start focusing on yourself, you will become imbalanced, because there's some miracles that are trying to happen in your life. But you got, listen, look at your third card, Gemini. I'm talking to this Gemini in particular. Your third card is Kuf Va Kaf. With this name, I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all my existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to my prior selfish sexual activity. I don't know you, you don't know me, but it's talking about you are in a selfish mode. The way you need to take, let me tell you this particular Gemini, if I were you, I would go on my website, I would get the cleansing, I would get the blockbuster, and I would get the love incense. Because you need some balance. This here is talking about certain things that giving you strength to deal with what you're going through. But it's also talking about, when I say miracles, let me explain this to you guys. Miracles means that the spirit is going to defy a natural aspect of your life. In other words, in the church we say God will make a way out of no way. He'll create a door where there is no door. What is happening here is there are certain things that are trying to happen for you, but you got to get out of the way in order for these things to happen. You can't be focused on what you want. All right? That's my read for that Gemini. Bobby, the Libra. Let's see what's going on with the Libra. Ebasa. Like some incense. Smoke this. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Reveal to me and bring to the light of my eyes. What is going on? What is this Libra needs to be paying attention to? Show me and bring it to my sight. Ebasa. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Ancestors, help me. Elevate my eyes that I may see into the light of Bobby the Libra. What is Ebasa? Ebando Rabbi. Ebasandoro Robohosai. Yeah, this Libra needs some healing emotionally and mentally. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark. This Libra is out of balance. They're frustrated. Eba Sandediokosai. Rabashedioko Sandarabosai. Inandarabos. Ebasai. Here we go. Find out what's going on. Your first card, you're quite so welcome. Make sure you take the advice. Y'all grown, y'all do what you do. But I have stuff on my website that will assist you in your workings. If you have not yet got a consultation with me, Your first card, Bobby the Libra. Pehe Lamed. It said, I am ready to battle the nasty habits and unpleasant character traits that I have not been able to get rid of. This name ensures my victory over the forces of ego. I am imbued with emotional power and discipline to triumph over all self-centered impulses and negative desires. Then your second card, Bobby, the Libra. I'm going to explain something in a moment. Aleph Va Mem. With the power of this name, I extend the hand of friendship to people to whom I am in conflict, even if the conflict is about money. I awaken compassion and summon the courage to pick up the phone and call the person right now. And that means right now, according a bridge to the upper world to erect on my behalf. This particular Libra needs to deal with some emotional issues and confront some conflict that they have. And it's regarding money and resources, where this Libra is frustrated. Your third card, Bobby the Libra. This is your third card. It says, Nun Tav He. When I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. And and when I need to hear the truth, to give me the strength to open my ears and to close my mouth. With the sequence of these cards, 1, 2, and 3, is a sturdy stream of this Libra needs to walk in their power. Libras are ruled by Venus. Romance, luxury, finance. These are the things that matter to this Libra. It's also about partnership. There's some frustration that this Libra is going through, and they need to tell the truth what's going on in their mind and heart. But they need to do it in a compassionate way. I would advise this Libra to do a bath, light some love incense, and some healing incense, and have a conversation, a real one. You already got them? I feel sorry for these people, especially these Christians. Christians always feel like they got to save somebody. They ain't even saved themselves. Who's next? Cancer. Oh, okay. There we go. Remember, guys, who needs who? Keep that in mind. Smoke these cards. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Reveal that which is in the dark. What is it that this Cancer needs to be paying attention? Monique the Cancer. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice. Ancestors, help me to see. Bring to light. As I flip these cards for Monique the Cancer, remember this, guys. Apostle Ely already done healed the sick, raised the dead. Don't come in my live trying to educate me with you when you lack the education, okay? We're here to help one another. And the way we help one another is to respect one another and what one another is doing. When I'm in a grocery store, if I need some vegetables, I go to the produce section. If I need meats, I go to the meat section. Find out what you need. I already got my own mop, broom. Hear these words which I speak as I talk. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Show me what is going on in the dark concerning this Cancer. Reveal to me and bring it to the light of my eyes. Here we go, Cancer. Remember, guys, Cash App, support, and give. Yes, it is cult stuff. Occult means hidden mysteries. Everything ain't for your eyes. Aleph, Kuf, Aleph. With this hidden, I receive nothing less than the full impact of the forces of creation. I restore meaning to my life that often feels meaningless, and purpose to the world that often appears aimless. Order returns, structure emerges, everything is tidied up. There's some things that are coming into focus. There's some things that are getting into order. There's a lineup going on in your life. Your second card, Cancer, Monique the Cancer. Vahe Va. I awaken remorse in my heart for prior misdeeds. I accept the frank spiritual truth that the problems in my life are a result of past actions. By concentrating on this name, I will now uproot the negative seeds that I have already planted, and I am doing so. I transform my past, reshape my present, and create the future full of joy and fulfillment. There's transformation going on. There's penitence going on in your heart. There's some reckoning going on within oneself. This is your third card. Resh Aleph Hey. With this name as my compass. Compass is things that guide you. The path towards my spiritual home is illuminated. I regain my bearings with every step I take, and each moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. That is definitely an excellent read for you. You already know what needs to be done, so I'm not going to give you that. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Now let me explain this. And I do this for other people that are religious. There's a very distinct difference between being spiritual and religious. And religious people, thank you so much. Yes, you're quite so welcome. Religious people take and weaponize the word of God when they lack the understanding where that word actually derived from. So we are in an era where we need to know what we have need of. Now, I'm not here to convince anybody. I am looking for people that are hungry and they're thirsty for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And when I find those people, they always attach themselves to me. What I'm here to do is give you basic knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You're grown. Do what you want to do. I'm not here to teach you my spiritual practice. I'm here to share universal truth. This, what I shared today, is applicable to any person on earth. We all have needs. And if we do not acknowledge those needs, we cannot get the help that we need. If we are hungry and we don't feel that hunger, then we place ourselves in positions to be, for things to happen in our life. If we thirsty, we don't take care of that thirst, problems happen. In relationships, a lot of times we know that that wife is hungry or thirsty for your attention. You don't give it, things begin to happen. You know that that husband is hungry and thirsty for your intimacy. You don't give it, things begin to happen. Grown people acknowledge their hunger and their thirst. If you're not hungry and thirsty, you're just going to play over your food. You're not going to drink all your drink. This doesn't matter whether you believe in what I particularly do or what I particularly practice. This is universal goals for anybody. If you don't see a need for something, you're not going to adhere to it. If you're not thirsty, you're not going to drink. It's really simple. If you want some insight, if you think what I'm doing is not real, get a consultation with me. You'll find how real I am. Instead of just passing opinions, I know that we all have you ever been at a football game and the people in the bleachers are constantly trying to tell the people on the field and that made it in the NFL what they need to be doing, but they're getting paid millions of dollars? You will always find people that are walking trying to tell people that are driving what to do. You will always find people that are broke always tell people what to do with their money. You will always tell ignorant people that are always trying to tell people that have knowledge, wisdom, understanding how to think. That's natural. What is not natural is to have a need and don't feel it. What is not natural is to be hungry and not feel it. To be thirsty and not feel it. Okay? This is Apostle Ealing. Huh? Chironda? Okay. Oh, my Aries want to read. Okay. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. So too many of you guys that I hear dealing with people on TikTok and social media, you think it's their responsibility to convince you. You the one need a car wash. The car wash ain't gonna come to your house. If you're an adult man, an adult woman, and you know you have certain needs and you want certain understanding, then you need to do what you need to do. It's not for anybody. I'm just presenting my services to you. You have a need, you're going to utilize them. If you don't have a need, you won't utilize them. Very simple. Guess what? People are going to be a blessing to me. Some of these people, when I put this on YouTube, they send me cash apps. They book their consultations, or they order my products off my website. People that are hungry are going to be filled. I don't care what their religious beliefs are. I've helped a lot of people that didn't believe in what I was doing, but they couldn't deny the works. One thing about me, I'll make a believer out of you. I don't care what your nationality is. Hello, California. My son is in California. Los Angeles, California, by the way. Thank you for joining us. We're going to read for Triranda the Aries. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice. Fulfill ye my desire. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is it that this Aries needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Aries needs to focus on? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Ancestors, help me to see into the dark and bring it to the light of my eyes. What is it that this Aries needs to pay attention to? Thank you so much. I want to tell you guys about the occult. By definition, it means hidden things. When you were a child, did you know everything that was going on in your parents' house? No, it was hidden. But you were living and you were benefiting in it. Just because you don't see certain things don't mean you don't benefit from it. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Say here for the content in your page. I also got a website and I have a YouTube page. Instagram, I got a lot of stuff. Aries, I now establish the umbilical cord to divine energy, ensuring a constant glimmer of light in my life, especially now that when I am in a place of darkness. You are in a spiritual transformation right now. Spirituality. Spirituality was not the top of your list. You're becoming more spiritual. Divine energy you have is Mars, which is masculine energy. It is going to bring some consistency in your life. Then your second card, Aries. See what's going on in this Aries. Va Mem Bet. With this name, I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. There's some healing still going on with this particular Aries, but it's also talking about immortality, which is you. If this Aries take care of this dark shadow work, you will take a lot of age off of you. Aries are naturally young looking people, but you've been going through some stuff and you're still in a dark place because your moon is also in Cancer. But there's some healing work that's going on. Look at this right here. This is what's going on. This is your third card, Aries. Hey Chet Shin. I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. I ask the light to eradicate all my negative attributes. The force called repentance spiritually repairs my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. Didn't I just tell you that? You already in the process of going through this. What I would encourage you to continue on this journey, and this is going to confronting the seeds that you have sown. Repair where you can repair, and that what you can't, just ask for forgiveness and keep moving. Because a lot of times people think that asking forgiveness is about other people. You're trying to balance your own energy. You're trying to rectify your own karma. You're trying to deal with your own misdeeds. See, the energy you need in your life to draw into what you want is a direct result of the shadow work that you've already done. The reason why my life is better because I have went back. Let me tell you something. Even when I got a divorce from my first wife, I was an immature person. I was a spoiled brat. When I had got to a certain place in my life, I went back and apologized to her. Some things I apologized to her in private, and some things I apologized to my ex-wife in the open, because some of the things that I did was in the open. See, when you are grown and you're mature, you don't walk around and act like you don't know why there's certain energy following your life. You address that situation. Because guess what? The deed you did was in the dark. Then you can deal with it in the dark. But if you went in the open and you tried to expose people, or you did some treacherous stuff in the open, you got to do that stuff in the open. When you deal with, like those, if you ever did work with Saint Expedite, certain deities, certain spirits want you to acknowledge them up front. Many of you cannot practice your spirituality because you're ashamed of it. And this is why Even Jesus said, if you deny me before men, I deny you before my Father. If you want the spirits to show up and show out for you, then you cannot be dealing in the dark and being ashamed of them. I'm right out here. When you want to rectify certain things in your life and you know you have a need for certain things, you know what action you need to take. Everybody here grown. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you, if you want to fix certain things and you want to change the energy in your life, you got to rectify that stuff the way that you sold it. Apostle Ely did it. Some people say, oh, you need to apologize to me. Wait on it. When you take an action against me, and I ask God to avenge me, my adversary, you got exactly what you sold. Armand? Armand. Is that anybody else? Are you a tarot card reader? No. I'm an apostle and prophet. Some people in other cultures will call me a medium. But I use the 72 names of God to home in on stuff. But I don't really need the cards to read people. But I use them as a tool. Okay? That's clarity. But I'm not against tarot reading, because if you understand tarot cards, they are operating from tarot, which is out of the Hebrew alphabet. So a lot of people lack understanding of why certain things are doing it. All right, Capricorn, thank you for joining us. If you want a read for me, or you want a consultation from me, you can go on my website and book a consultation with me. If you want me to read for you right now, I'm going to do it a couple more minutes. And just post your zodiac sign and Cash App, or join my Patreon for $5 a month. There's a Capricorn that just showed up in here. Pull that Capricorn, exclusive 175. He ain't scared. I already read his meter. Thank you, Brother Mario. That's that Cancer. Thank you. I appreciate it. My life already fixed. I'm financially good. I'm spiritually good. I'm health-wise. My kids are grown and they're successful. My church is growing. My life is good. Even my sex life. All right. We're going to read for this Capricorn. People always trying to help somebody that's already got some help. God already blessed me. We're going to read for Capricorn. Exclusive 175. All right. On Saturday. That's a good. As my goddaughter would say. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. What is going on in the dark concerning this Capricorn? Exclusive 175. Hear these words. Thank you for joining us from Kentucky. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. I'm going to be done at 4 o'clock, guys. So go ahead and post, Cash App, and support. Because we got to get ready for Father's Day. We're in here decorating in the church for Father's Day. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is going on in this Capricorn's life? Ebasa, show me and bring it to the sight, to my sight. That which is dark, in the dark, bring it to the light. What is going on with this Capricorn that needs to be brought to this Capricorn's attention? Hear me as I call to thee. Exclusive 175. Thank you. Here we go, Capricorn. Shadow work. I do destiny readings. Capricorn, this is your first card. See what's going on. Aleph Vav Mem. With the power of this name, I extend the hand of friendship to people with whom I am in conflict, even if the conflict is about money. Capricorn. I awaken compassion and summon the courage to pick up the phone and call the person right now. And that means right now. Accordingly, a bridge to the upper world will erect on my behalf. There's something going on concerning some type of conflict regarding either money or some type of resource or exchange. Here's your second card, Capricorn. Let me say this, even though I'm reading this for this Capricorn. Do not get money from a Capricorn if you would have no intention of paying. When it comes to stability, resources, and things of that nature, Capricorn is a cardinal energy of Earth. That it's going to be a problem. They are ruled by Saturn, and there are going to be repercussions when you mess with Capricorn money. That's like grabbing a dragon's gold. I'm trying to tell you how intense it is. So I don't know what's going on with this Capricorn, but it's coming up about resources and conflict. But I'm just giving y'all some heads up. It's best to borrow money from a Sagittarian than to borrow money from a Capricorn. I'm just saying. Your second card is this card, Capricorn. Exclusive 175. Lamed Aleph Va. The light of this name deactivates negative energy and cleanses my environment. There's something going on with this particular Capricorn because it's some type of conflict. But it's saying with this right here that this Capricorn, with the authority of Saturn, this Capricorn can deactivate this situation. And it talks about cleansing the environment. So something is going on that I would advise this Capricorn to go on my website. I have a bath cleanser, and I also have concerning this Capricorn, I would do a reversal incense and do a high John. The third card for this Capricorn. Hey there, how you doing? This is the third card, Capricorn. Aleph Nun Yud. This name raises my awareness of long-term effects on all of my actions. I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenges in every moment before they become the foundation of chaos and crisis. This Capricorn needs to get up on this situation. And let me tell y'all something about this particular Capricorn. This card is talking about awareness of long-term effects. Capricorn is all about strategy. Hey there, sweet. Capricorn is all about strategy and tactic. This Capricorn needs to take care of this situation before it gets out of control. All right. Yes, Saturn energy ain't no joke. That's for real. I work with Saturn. My Saturn is in my Jupiter. All right, we got 10 minutes. To anybody else? If you want me to read for you, I got a couple more minutes. Just post your zodiac. Somebody posted a zodiac. Post your zodiac. I think I missed it. Where is exclusive? Really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. I also want to say I want to thank you guys. We're gonna oh, there you go. I appreciate you guys being a good sport about me reading you in front of people. I do have enough tag, but if you want consultations to go deeper, just book me on my website. Hi, that's somebody said they knew. Thank you for joining us. I'm Apostle Ela, Cancer. Just read for them. We're gonna go ahead and pull one, Brother Mario. All you have to do is Cash App or gift my live. We'll read for you. Oh, thank you. There you go. Okay. Another Capricorn. It's Saturday. Let's do this. Is that Nino? Nino 20501 Capricorn. All right. Here we go. We're going to read a couple more and then we're going to be done. And I'll be back on later. Nino 20501 Capricorn. Let's find out what's going on with this Capricorn. Some things are universal for Capricorn, but I do destiny reading, so I'm going to get specific with this Capricorn. Say, I have Zale. Yes, I have Zale. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice and fulfill ye my desire. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark for this Capricorn. What is going on with Nino 20501 that they need to be paying attention to? Capricorn. Ebasa. Idioso. PayPal. Post it for them. You guys want me to do this? All you got to do is look out. You take care of me, I'm going to take care of you. I told you my North Node is in Capricorn. I'm all about that business. Hear these words which I speak to thee. What's in the dark, bring it to the light concerning Nino 20501 Capricorn. Here we go, Capricorn. Let's find out what's going on with this Capricorn. They're going to post it. My email is on my bio. My information is in my bio. This is your first card, Capricorn. See what's going on. Aleph Lamed Daled. My own opportunity to cast the evil eye at others is diminished. A shield of positive energy surrounds me, providing protection from negative glances, looks of envy, and mean-spirited intention of people. Capricorn, I don't know you, you don't know me, but you need to take care of some negativity in your interaction with other people. It is talking about you focusing on shielding yourself from this type of energy. So this has to do with some type of interaction with people, places, and things. This is your second card, Capricorn. This name strokes the fire of passion in my heart and soul. This letter gives me the power to maintain sincerity, devotion, and correct consciousness in my prayers, meditation, and spiritual connection. This particular Capricorn is talking about your spiritual life, that you are doing some prayers, you are doing some type of working. It's talking about keeping the passion. So this is talking about, with this particular Capricorn, is your ambition, keeping your drive. This is your third card. PayPal, all of that information is in my bio, guys. I made it real easy. It's in my bio. All my information is in there. I'm legal. Nothing hidden. Mem Nun Kuf. With these names, with these letters, my impulses towards self-pity, retaliation, revenge, y'all know this, Capricorn, are swept away. I see that the victim mentality is the foundation of all these feelings. I replace the thinking with the understanding that I am the creator of my own circumstance. And I know what I have created, and I can change. Thus, everything changes now. Capricorn, you need to take action. I'm going to say this, I'm be honest with you. You done did some stuff and said some stuff that offended people. No, you didn't care, but it done set some stuff in motion. You need to do a cleansing, you need to do a reversal, and you need to do a road opener. All that stuff is on my website. You want me to get more personal? All you got to do is book a consultation with Apostle Ely. All that information is on my website. But that's what if I were you, this is a good day to do your shadow work. Deal with those negative traits, Capricorn. One more. Will they catch somebody catch at me? No. I'm going to do this Leo. All right. We're going to read for this Leo. Is that Mela? Let me tell you something, guys. Mela. Now, I'm saying this to everybody. I realize we live in a country that bad behavior is acceptable. Trying to get something for nothing. But if we want to change this frequency and vibration, and we truly say that we are spiritual, no matter what your spiritual beliefs is, then our conduct need to change. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. I was raised by a Virgo. All right. I'm going to smoke these cards and I'm going to read for this Leo. Mela, the Leo. Hear these words which I speak, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Reveal and bring it to my sight. Hearken unto me as I call to thee. Ebasa. Hear these words which I have spoken, that which is in the dark. What is going on with this Leo? Bring it to the light of my eyes. Reveal to me and bring it to my sight. All right, Leo, I just got a hit in my head. Hear these words which I speak. What is going on with this Leo? Bring it to the light of my eyes. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Here we go, Leo. Your first card, Leo. Samek Aleph Lamed. I acknowledge that the light of the Creator is the ultimate source of all prosperity and well-being. Son. With this name, I summon forth forces of prosperity and sustenance and ask for the strength to keep my ego in check when the other checks start rolling in. Leo, there's some prosperity and some success going on around you. You're talking about well-being. This is shadow work. This is you focusing on your ego and not allowing your ego to hinder the prosperity. There's a flow going on in your life that is happening or trying to happen, but it's saying keep your ego in check while the checks start rolling in. So something is trying to initiate in this Leo's life. Your second card, Leo. Yud Zion Lamed. I ignite the light of the Messiah within myself, within others, and throughout the planet. The concept of heaven on earth becomes conceivable and achievable. I want to say this to this particular Leo. The Leo is the strongest beast among beasts and is the king or queen of the jungle. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You need to operate in your energy and your ass shape. And by you operating and balancing out your energy and working on your own personal success, it is going to automatically affect those people that you... Oh, they blocked it? Okay, my email is in my bio. So all you got to do after I get off the line, go into my bio and it's right there. But this particular Leo, if they focus on, by helping yourself, you will in turn help the people that you are concerned about. But you got to start with you and getting your ego in check. This is your third card, Leo. Va Mem Bet. With this name, I purify the waters of earth and awaken the force of healing and immortality. Healing is evident and immortality is talking about you. Leo, I have some stuff on my website that I feel that will help you out. You grow and make your own decision. But I will use my bath cleanser. I will use my roll opener, and I will get the High John, because there's a systematic theme here talking about you, because both of your last two cards are talking about heaven and earth. This is you taking charge, operating in your authority. I would do, if I was you, especially tomorrow being Sunday, I would go out, I would get me some good sun energy, and I would start taking authority over my life, because it's in your cards. A lot of stuff is going on, but if you take care of you, it'll cause a change in other people's life that you care about. All right. This is Apostle Ely. I thank you guys so much. We'll be back on later on today. We got get ready for Father's Day in our ministry and get things set up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been supporting me. Those that have joined my Patreon, I thank you so much. I will be putting more information in there for you today. Also, I want to thank for all my supporters and those that have been continuously supporting me in each and every live that I've gone on. No matter what time I came on, you guys were there. And I want to know that I appreciate you, and I know that God is going to bless you. My ancestors are going to bless you for your support in this. Okay? Thank you so much. This is Apostle Ely once again for all you. Hey, that's my girl. I didn't know you was in here. Thank you. I didn't know you were in here. Thank you. These are the cards that I read from the 72 names for all my Christian fellows. The names of God is what I read from. I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you have not followed me on my social media platform, I am on Facebook, I am on YouTube, I am on Instagram, I am on Twitter. I think that's it. And Patreon. My Patreon is only $5 a month. If you have not gotten on my Patreon, you are truly, sir and ma'am, missing out. Okay? This is Apostle Ely. Thank you so much.